of our athletes' parents were told that when they were born, they weren't going to amount to much. They weren't going to be able to talk. They weren't going to be able to do certain things. And this whole team has pretty much taken that and throwing it right in the trash can. We've got athletes that have lost 70 pounds, that have built muscle mass that the doctor said they would never build. And I think a lot of it has to do with their drive. They want to be like everybody else at the gym. They want to be like the person deadlifting next to them. And I think everybody realizes they're not any different.
I've been president and CEO for a little over 3 years now at Special Olympics New York, and my thinking about Special Olympics and what they do has changed 100% more, if I could add to it. I always had a great respect for Special Olympics. It wasn't really until I started here that I realized how authentic the sports and the competition were, not just as a adult woman, but also of a mother of a child with a disability. Why would I assume that it wouldn't have been authentic?
You know, a deadlift bar is 225 pounds. When you have two plates, so say, you have a deadlift bar, you got two plates on it, it's 225 pounds. And that's 225 pounds for me, and that's 225 pounds for my athletes. The bar does not care if you have Down syndrome. It doesn't care if you're autistic. It is weight, and it's either going to be picked up or it's not. And I think that's really, like, when you sit back and think about it, they're not getting any help from anywhere else. Like, just because they have Down syndrome, nobody's helping them lift the weight up. Because they're autistic, they're not getting given a medal just for competing. They are working, and they are busting their butts to win the gold medals and to go on to these opportunities that are given to them through the Special Olympics.
Well, when I lost 70 pounds, it feels great to be that. When I was working hard, I was working so hard at the gym, and I am so proud of myself. I did it, and now I am so excited.
When I first started powerlifting, I was skeptical because I walked in the gym and saw big, huge guys walking around, and then there was me, little, flimsy. I was thinking, how would I survive in a place like this? But I'm happy that I stuck around, toughed it out. When I first started powerlifting on Spartans, I could barely lift 135 pounds, but now I can deadlift 400.
It's the coaches that are really the ones doing all the work. They're the ones that are training them and following the proper guidelines for sports. If they do get to competition, the coaches are the ones that take them there. The coaches are the ones that stay with them overnight. The coaches are the ones that provide their vision and really push them to get what they want. So to me, the coaches are the absolute heroes of this entire story.
We've got some guys who, when they started were deadlifting maybe 135, 150 pounds, now deadlifting over 400 pounds 4 years later. So it's really awesome to see that growth, but not only the growth from them physically, but the growth from them mentally, to the confidence. They are literally celebrities at the gym.
Alex said to me, and he says to me all the time, that it changed his life. And I think I didn't have the vision of him being an athlete, going to trainings. It's really, I like to say to everyone, it's not just, Special Olympics is not that big competition day that everyone thinks of. We have those statewide competitions, and they are awesome. That is really the best of the best across the state coming to compete against their peers. I think that's what everyone thinks about. They ask me, when is the Special Olympics? And I tell them it's every day.
Because it gives our athletes a place to come and call their own. They're home. This is where they want to be. I can't keep my son out of here. If he could live here, he would.
My nickname is Muscles McGee. I enjoy the powerlifting. I'm strong and I'm tough. I love doing the deadlift.